and it's the 14th of August, Saturday, and it's coming up to 9 o'clock. This is Lattice Drive, and this is Orangefiled Park in front of me, and already out and about, an awful lot of dog walkers, cyclists, runners and all the rest of it. So there's a few people gathering together for this park run. How long has this been operating, Trevor?
Well, Orangefield Park started a couple of years ago. I'm trying to get the information up here on the website.
So about 5 years?
No, it'd be less than that. I think it was about 2018 that it
right.
started here. The first one in Northern Ireland would have been Waterworks Park.
Right.
It sort of started, I think it sort of started off the top of my head about 2012, 2013, and then this one, and then it started to increase, and this one started.
How many people would turn up here normally on a Saturday morning?
It's probably about usually they would head about 100 mark.
Right, 60 to 100.
Yeah.
If it's raining,
probably still the same.
Still the same.
Yeah, there's always some hardcore people.
Hardcore people, I love it, yes, right.
Rain or shine, would do it.
There's a hardcore person over there.
Yeah.
You see that man there in the shorts? I know that man.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my friend Chris. So, why do people do this? I mean, this is a bit mental, you know.
Yeah.
9 o'clock on a Saturday morning, you could be lying in bed, you know, having a cup of tea, and you're out in all weathers, going how many miles?
It's 3.1 miles or 5k.
5k miles, 3.1 miles, and you're getting the rain and all everything else, and you know it goes right through the winter, I presume.
It's rain or shine.
So why do people do it? Come on, it's a bit mental.
Well, if you add the word health to that, that's probably one of the main reasons.
Health, okay.
The mental health, and
right.
Health as well.
So it's not primarily the fitness aspect; it's the mental health.
Yeah. Well, for the people at the start, maybe yes, they're one of the fastest times, but it's the park run says that there's no
time limit.
Time limit, yes.
Right.
They don't call it a run. Or they don't call it a race, they call it a timed run.
Right,
really
okay.
Racing against yourself, so
right.
As fast or slow as you want to go.
And the folks are all gathering in. And I have made myself known to the organisers because I don't want them to think that I'm some sort of nutcase. Well, I am, like, but I want to let them know I'm bona fide. And this is very good. This is community. This is getting to know people of similar mind. This is looking after your body. This is looking after your mind instead of all this old stay-at-home stuff that we've been fed for the last 18 months. People need this kind of get-together or else they'll all go bonkers. So I think a gentleman in the centre does a wee bit of health and safety or whatever it is, and these two ladies in the orange bibs, they are going to bring up the rear, and this lady in beside this gentleman is an organiser as well. So it's well organised. Well organised. And here's an old timer. Chris, how many of these runs have you done?
I've done about 55.
55.
Well, there's people done more.
Right.
So, we already had the first time brief. So, welcome to Orangefiled Park Run event number 92, I believe.
92 runs.
Quick announcements that you'll always hear at every park run you've ever been to. So, the course has been checked out this morning and it's fine. There are no areas of concern for you on your trip round. First aid and the defibrillator is available at the pavilion at the end if anybody needs it. Any children under 11 will be tested arms arm's length of a responsible adult. Anybody with a buggy needs to start at the back. Please work your way through. Anybody with a dog needs to keep it on a short lead, please. Just the one doggy today.
I can breed dogs.
Remember to take your finish chip as you go through the line. Even if you don't want to take a time, make sure you do take that. Remember to return that as well, it's extremely important. No barcodes, no times, no exceptions, unfortunately. And then probably the two most important things, can you please be careful of all other users in the park. We had a complaint last week, so we just want to ensure we don't have any future complaints. So just be careful of any other walkers, runners, cyclists, and just really be careful of them. And if that means you have to move off your chosen path for a few seconds, then unfortunately that's what we have to do. And then finally, can we please give a big hands up to all the volunteers, because without them we are looking for more volunteers. So we've got 3 deputies today, so if anybody else fancies to go at doing any of the roles, then we're more than happy to train you up. I'm more than happy to have as many volunteers as possible. So, we've got about 10 seconds and then we can start.
Hey boy.
Everybody have a good run.
Hey, go. How many of these have you done?
Only about 3.
Only 3? Chris has done 55. Come on. What do you like? I'll get out of the road here. And there's all sorts coming along this morning. And everybody's wearing a smile. And the cool runners are at the front, obviously, you know.
Everybody ready? Timekeepers ready? Yeah. Count it down from 3, 2, 1, go!
Because they have something to prove, and they're fairly shifting there. And even prams and even dogs. 2 dogs. I used to do jogging away years ago. I would have jogged 5, 10, 14 miles. Longest I jogged was 22. But things are just tight, so they are. I'm 67 now, and well, I haven't jogged for years. And there's the 2 ladies who are back markers, keeping everybody safe. If anybody drops out or anybody needs a wee bit of attention, this is well organised. And there's the first of the leaders. In fact, that's the first guy away through. And there's number 2. These guys are taking this seriously, because they're after their personal best. They're not after, you know, beating anybody else. That's a hard push up that hill with a pram with 2 wains in it. And
well done, folks, well done.
I'm beginning to recognise a few faces. And this is our 2nd lap, and there's a 3rd lap to go.
3rd lap to go.
It's tight enough.
It's
undulating.
Undulating is the correct word, and that some people like that. Other people come once and you never see them again.
So there's well runs taking place at Victoria Park, isn't there?
Victoria Park, Ormo Park.
It's a big one.
They're all more numbers, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can pay us not to publish it.
Come on, young Andrew, keep her that.
Well done. There's a.
Oh boy, so there's a
There's actually nothing in that pram. It's just, there wasn't the last time. Well done.
You're not a local lad.
No. I'm a South Derry in the first place. Desert Martin.
I would have taken you for Scottish or
absolutely. Somebody said you were getting slower and they wanted to catch the evidence, David.
He must be one of the front runners.
He's the second.
So
Andrew's guy, Andrew, the tall, dark guy in the black.
he has come through.
He's first. Yeah. Well done, folks. Well done.
But it's not about winning. It's about your personal best. Isn't that right?
For some of the runners it is. For other runners it's just they're glad to be here and be out and be breathing in and out.
Yeah.
Good man, John. Well done. Yes. The guys at the front are pushing personal best, and they like personal best at each of the courses. They like to
Why are you doing this? You're a volunteer.
I'm a volunteer because I knew somebody who looked for a volunteer, and I volunteered.
But you weren't into running, were you?
No.
So a volunteer doesn't have to be an aficionado of running or anything else?
Absolutely not. I haven't run in 15 years anywhere. That's not the point. The point is this helps. It makes somebody's life easier who's trying to organise this. If I show up here and stand on a Saturday morning and encourage people.
And you know all the people, don't you?
Well, you'd know regular runners. Well done. Keep it going. But yes, you get to know then the other volunteers, so they tend to be a core subset too. Super stuff. That big guy now is on his third lap, whereas this lady's on her second lap.
Right, okay. I noticed him early on because I was filming down at the bottom end. But it's great community stuff. This, you know.
Absolutely.
When we've been told by our government,
stuff. Keep going.
We've been told by our government stay at home.
Yeah.
You know, that's the worst thing you could possibly do.
This a lot of people miss this badly. You know, this is the reason for me to get out of bed on a Saturday morning. When you don't have this, then it's more difficult to get out of bed on a Saturday.
There's a lady from England. Keep her that. She does park runs over in England. She's only over on holiday.
Yeah, I know.
And look this up.
Well, we had a guy fly in here from Scotland about a month ago.
Yeah.
And he just came over for the weekend because this is the only place he could go. When he came over here, stayed 2 nights, ran the park run and went home again.
That's brilliant. What kind of age would be the upper, the oldest folk you would have come across?
The oldest I would know would probably be 70. John here, John Proctor, is 70 years of age. You'll see him coming around later. Right. Chris, who was the last one, when he comes around, I'll have a word with him too.
Oh, I know Chris.
Well, Chris is here.
He's the Saxon at Orangefield.
Well, there you go.
Church.
There you go.
I know him well.
Those people are all characters.
I know. He is a character.
They're all characters.
He's one of my
That's
mates.
it. Finish it out. Worst of it's done. First then you meet people, and then when you meet them out, if you're down in Conswater, you might meet
That's
somebody
right.
on the marshal.
That's right.
It all breeds that.
Yeah.
All right, Richard, well done, boy. I think you could run faster than that, Richard. Look at that.
Oh, new shoes.
I hope you get to wear it to them, Chris. Well done, big man, well done.
Cheers, buddy.
Good to see you back.
Better day.
Good to see you back, boy.
Cheers, man.
So long have you been volunteering?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Very much.
All right, good luck. Cheers now.
It's way first breakfast. Imagine running on no breakfast.
I know.
I'm just approaching the bowling pavilion, the end of this run. Most runners have completed the 3 laps. There's even a bowl for the dogs, and normally there would be a cup of tea for the finishers and a biscuit if they like, but because of all these restrictions and stuff like that, then things have been sort of curtailed. Well done to everybody. Some people still running, of course. So, and these park runs operate all over the place. There's one at Ormo, there's one at Colin Glen, there's one in the Falls. They're all over the place, and they're all, as somebody said there to me, they're on Facebook and they're on Twitter and they're on this, that and the other thing. So you can go, if you're away on holiday, you can go and join in the park run wherever you are. So you don't have to miss out. So people winding down and having a wee chat before they head home. This is, what's your first name?
I'm Marilyn.
Marilyn, and you are
I'm a co-event director here at Orangefield.
co-event director.
Yeah.
So you would organise all the park runs and help with organising them.
We're behind everybody else who volunteers here.
You're sort of like on the committee. You're a head honcho.
Yeah, that's us. We're head honcho.
And this gentleman here, what's your first name?
Colin.
And you're her sidekick.
No, I'm our own director.
Well, he might be a sidekick. They're all sidekicks.
We're all sidekicks here. We're all a team.
So, when did the park run in Orangefield begin?
4th of August. This is our third birthday, yes, so 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
What do you think? Sum it up. What do you think are the main benefits of the park run?
Well, do you know, really, it gets people out of the house. It's fantastic for mental health. Even if you come here and walk it, it just gets you out of the house. It gets you meeting people that you wouldn't actually meet in normality. And everybody is just such a happy bunch.
Great stuff.
They're just brilliant people. They're just really happy.
And you will be here, rain, hail, snow, storm, every Saturday, 9:30.
Yes, we start at 9:30 every week. And even if it is raining, hail and snowing and we have to stop it, we will all still be here. And then we will cancel it if we have to. But we will still turn up. The volunteers will still turn up.
And people just turn up. Do they register online?
Register with Parkrun UK, and you can you get a barcode, so which means you get a time for your run.
Right.
Every week. It's not a race; it's a run.
No.
So they just get a time, and some people try to beat their time week after week, and other people just are happy just to run it maybe once and then walk it the rest of the time.
Right. So you just do your own thing.
Just do your own thing.
Just get out and enjoy themselves.
So the guys here tell me that they're always looking for volunteers. You do not have to run. You do not have to run. They're looking for volunteers to marshal, to make sure everybody's safe and all the rest of it. And you come along and you make yourself known to somebody in a yellow bib, and they will direct you and they will tell you and organise you and train you and everything else so that you know exactly
There's not much training in it,
what to do. So you're always looking for volunteers.
Yeah.
So even if you are, not capable of running, this is a way of getting you out of the house and meeting people and having a bit of crack and contributing to society.
I'm a very happy bunch.
And you're a very happy bunch. Thank you very much. Super duper. And here he is. And he's putting a spurt on for going up the hill. Keep her lit, young Chris.
Well done, Chris.
Well done.
Well done, immaculate.
And this really is a family setup. Come and join the family.